everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of Paradise Rolls. I am Shars. I'm your game master. For tonight, I got a plant.
It's beautiful.
It's cute. It smells amazing.
What's the plant's name?
Speed.
Patricia.
Perfect. Perfect.
Patricia!
Patricia!
10 out of 10, no notes.
Yeah. All right. So we're playing the. We're not playing the Iraq's Conquest today.
Whoops.
I'm Mark Anthony. We're playing. We're playing the Chronicles of Safra today, and quick recap. Our adventurers wandered into the mountains of the continent of Safra, looking for the Hall of Battles. This Hall of Battles is Arturian's homeland. The Hall of Battles is like in the area that is his homeland, as evidenced by the amount of Minotaur who live here. Let's see. So you all went up the mountain. We actually lost the recordings of those two sessions.
Oh.
That one day where it was mostly just your travel up the mountain.
Really?
Yeah, we got the one where you fought the things, but the walk to the inn and the walk up the mountain, both gone.
That shady
The
stable
game?
hand that
The
just
drinking
fucked
game?
everything.
No.
Fucked
Oh.
everything.
Okay.
We got the drinking game.
He doesn't even exist anymore, so we can just move on.
Who?
The stable
stable
hand guy
hand.
who passed me the note.
Oh.
Is that part gone?
That created the
yeah.
whole
Yeah.
issue of the first
I
one.
mean, we could just erase that plot line if you want.
Maybe-
Move on.
No, I think that happened at the end of
The drinking.
drinking game session.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's in there.
Okay.
So
It's okay. I had an idea.
yeah, Elwin got a note. Well, I mean, you know, we talked about it last time. You freaked out in the last session about it, so it's already there. It's all
Cool.
canon.
It's canon.
It's canon. Yeah, so our adventurers decided to choose the path of most resistance, walking through the
As we do.
Did we have another option?
I feel like that should be our tagline. The path of movement.
Honestly.
Paradise Rolls, where we take the path of
Shit.
resistance. Yes, there was another way through, but you didn't take it. So you continued forward. Elwin had a freak out. Ethan told you all to shut the fuck up and get in his mansion to sort it out.
That's right.
So you spent the
mansion.
night in the mansion with some amazing, delicious food, warm beds, comfy beds. It was glorious.
We slept already? We got a long
Yeah.
rest? Thank you.
Slept, got all rest.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Ethan,
Prep
you're
some
pretty
violent spells.
misogynistic. Why isn't it a womansion? Huh?
Because I'm
He has a
gay.
point.
Because I'm gay.
I only want
Excellent.
men in my
Fair.
house.
Excellent. Excellent answer.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
You got me there.
That checks out.
Could you not tell by the giant picture on the?
I thought you were going to say giant
Giant
penis.
dick.
Yeah, what is it?
Not tell by the giant
picture?
penis on the wall.
What's the picture?
The picture is him and a paladin. It's like a
Oh.
family portrait type of style.
Like on a horse?
No.
Okay.
They're just standing there.
There's not like a
Just a
painting one
family
of your
portrait.
French girls like over the fireplace.
a family
portrait. It's them and they're like 3 dogs.
Yeah, there's an
And they're all
owl bear.
poodles. I was gonna say,
Yeah, or chihuahuas.
As a player's
holding
what's the
one.
paladin look like? Does he look familiar? Not to Chad.
He's
to-
wearing a helmet in the portrait.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think that he'd look familiar. Who were you thinking it was?
Mark is
One
here.
of the many different paladins
Oh, I
I've
get it because I
fallen
gotta
in
get
love with.
something out of my car.
Yeah, no.
Oh, let me turn this.
It's easy with you, just turn it off.
I know.
You could just leave it on.
That's okay.
Then we can hear all the conversation at me.
Oh. Sorry, I guess I should have done it since I was closest to the
I gotta
door.
get something out of my car, so.
Mm-hmm.
So, next morning,
We're supposed to talk it out with the person who just left.
well, she's in a mood.
Crow.
Keep going.
Bring it here, bud.
Okay, I'll give you a hug.
Hey.
Aww. Best
Oh, I
friend.
like Ryan.
Oh, squeeze you and
Maybe
spin
the
you
first
around.
hug I've ever had in my entire life. You're like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? What? Yeah, actually, I'm like, I think I'm just like, what are you doing? Puppies.
Giant arms just wrapped around.
Ah, he's choking me.
I love you, man. This will be fine. There we go. Doesn't that feel good?
I don't know what you just did to me.
Didn't you just feel safe in my arms?
I don't know what that feels like.
Putting a dog in a thunder shirt.
Yeah. Just like,
See, Ethan?
Very good. Now let's get this shit over with. You'll be fine.
Wait, what about... Is Elwyn still upset?
She is. She's waiting outside. We'll just keep walking.
She never came in?
No, she woke up early and went outside. and slept.
Is there
I'm
someone
sorry,
with
Ethan,
her?
I feel like you're really targeting a lot of this healing energy at us and not at the person who needs it the most.
I mean, if she was here, then
Do you have coffee?
yes, of course.
Cool.
It's in the kitchen.
Cool.
You walk in
I'm
there.
gonna
There's
look
this
for
like
whiskey as
there's
well.
this really complicated like distillation kind of unit set up with like tubes and pipes and everything, and it like drips coffee.
Oh, percolator coffee?
Yeah, but like it's extra complicated. It takes up like this much space.
It's a Rube
Okay.
Goldberg machine of percolated
It is.
coffee.
It's basically that.
The look of the remote work.
I know. I clocked it. It took me a second, but then I clocked it. I was like, okay, I see what's going on.
I 100% understand this look.
All put together.
Esther's
It's
here
just
to tell us about our Lord and Savior.
Yes. Do you want to see?
Tiamat.
So what?
he's here for Bible
Do you
study.
have time to talk about Bahamut, our Lord and Savior?
This is what we get instead of introductions.
Yeah.
Now it's
The church is down the hall.
Oh, shit.
They should know us by now anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, if I can find some whiskey too.
Yeah, there's
Ton of
definitely
whiskey in my
there's
coffee.
definitely whiskey in there. For
Sweet.
sure. Yeah. Elwyn, are you all right?
Yeah, she's trying to open Dungeon Beyond right now.
Dungeons and Dragons Beyond.
So yeah, she's been up, I think, not all night, but like just for a little while, drinking coffee.
I don't think anyone can hear you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really loud.
I'm sure they actually can hear you.
it's a moment of quietness, though.
Yeah, there was a little mumbling there.
Thank you.
How's that? Is that better?
Perfection.
Okay. Yeah, so she's been up for a little while. Not all night, but up for a little while. Having a little, what kind of food?
Whatever
Any
you
foods?
can literally.
Little-
There's like pastries, there's croissants,
Yeah, like
there's
little scones.
danishes,
I want, like, some
scones,
Little scones.
muffins,
We're in the
eggs.
mansion right now, right?
Yeah.
And
Do you guys want to hear my notes
yes.
from last week?
Always.
Yes.
Elwyn poops. Cheaty equals Phil. Elf Boy's magnificent mansion. Elwyn's note.
Perfect.
That sums it up.
Yeah, I love that. That's excellent.
Should go along with the doodles. Amazing notes.
Snap a picture and attach it.
So yeah, as soon as he asked that question, she just like, she's holding her coffee and she just like bursts into tears. She's like, yes, I'm okay.
Pour into a hug and just, it's okay, just,
Everyone's just sitting staring.
Phil's
What did
gonna be
you do?
halfway and they're like shoveling like meat and like in their face, like
I'm just gonna look up and just be like, that's a good idea.
I just take some pork and listen to the tears drip off of Elwyn's nose onto my
This
pork.
bacon.
is it not salty enough for you?
Should I burp her?
No, I don't think that'll help.
Yeah, I'm okay. I just got really stressed out. I don't know. So, but
but I'm okay.
Okay. We'll be fine.
Okay.
You can do what I do and just turn off the mic really fast.
I know I was gonna do that, and my brain was slower than everything else.
So shall we go? Shall we go to the Hall of Battles?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Is that how it took?
All it took.
Okay. She feels
I
better.
just needed some.
Okay, so you continue on your journey. It takes you a couple of days, but you eventually get there. So as you, it is coming to the evening time by the time you arrive at your destination. The sun is starting to set. The sky is turning vivid colors of pink and purple and blue, and you come around the mountain when you come, and you can see you come like between these two cliffs, and down below you can see this massive Colosseum-like structure in the center of this valley. Along the valley are a bunch of ancient stone cliff dwellings, very similar to the kinds we have here. Where there are like houses and other types of dwellings just carved into the many layers of rocks, and all kind of come down to the central point of this Colosseum in the middle. The cliff dwellings. Wow, that was really great. Let's see. High altitude conifers are scattered around the valley, and below, you can see lots of people are milling about. The cliff dwellings, it looks like people have put temporary, shelters inside the cliff dwellings. There are tents that are set up there. People have draped tapestries to cover doors and windows
Like
and
Burning
things
Man.
like that. Yes, I
Burning
actually
Man in the forest?
literally have in my notes, this is Burning Man or Coachella in the Gila cliff dwellings. Or at Bandelier, it's
Perfect.
Bandelier.
Nice.
With the Colosseum
Actually,
in the
that
center.
would be dope as hell. Super disrespectful, but very cool.
Right. Okay, so you can see that the crags and the cliff sides of the valleys are scattered with these cliff dwellings, and it's essentially a labyrinth of these dwellings and pathways. Bridges connect the different buttes and the spires and the crags to each other. Colosseum is the focal point. It currently lies undisturbed. And you can even see from here that the sand that makes up the ground is perfectly raked and manicured. Very Zen garden-esque, not disturbed at all. As you approach the entrance to the city, which is flanked by a stone archway that has been built onto the side of the mountain, you are stopped by two Minotaur guards who are holding giant halberds.
What is that?
They're like giant spears with like a blade.
Bigger blade.
Yeah.
Like
And what
Grim
guards say
Reaper?
when they stop us?
Halt.
No, that's a scythe.
We're here to fight.
Oh, you're here to join the tournament. You you are you are of Minotaur kind.
Yes.
Are you still wearing a mask?
Yep.
Okay. What clan do you hail from?
I forgot the name of my clan.
It's Bloodhorn,
The clan.
Bloodhorn.
I think.
The clan.
The clan is now.
I'm of the Bloodhorn clan.
They kind of like look at each other.
Blood. Reload.
Bloodhorn.
Blood whore.
We thought that the last kin of the Bloodhorn clan perished. That's what we were told.
I'm the blood whore.
Gross.
Most of them did.
Yet one remains. Interesting. So, you are all here to partake in this tournament.
Yes.
Yes!
All right.
I guess.
What we will need is your entrance fee and your names, and I'll need to write down how you are going to compete. Are you going to compete in the 1 versus 1 or the 2 versus 2?
the only option.
Is there a debate team?
There is not.
Well, it appears as though most of my compatriots don't actually want to participate. I look around at everyone who doesn't. I'm like,
My eyes are like huge, like puppy dog eyes. I've got like my daggers, like.
I'm just like 2v2s. Me and the
Bloodhorn.
Murder squad reunion!
murderous small one.
Is there
Astra
like
steps forward and is like, I want to fight too.
Me too. That's Phil.
Is there what?
is there like different brackets for like people from here and like outsiders?
There are not. That is not how the tournament works. The tournament works
pit
in this
crew?
way. Pit crew. Yes, but you might not like the uniforms.
Is
Oh
there
my God, imagine the cat with a little thong.
Yeah.
so is there like a is there
Long
like
as
a
there's a hole
bracket
in the
for
back for
not to the
tail.
death?
The way that the tournament works is the lower level tournament tiers are not to the death. It is really just the last one that is to the death. The last couple. So the way this works, I guess I'll just explain to you now. I have a lot more on
Yeah,
my
we came all the way out here
explanations.
without knowing how it works.
So the way it works, we have the duelist section, and the 2 versus 2 brackets. The duelists go 1-1. They're usually the big-headed ones who think they don't need anything. They usually lose pretty quickly. Then the 2 versus 2 groups, they battle. There's no battle to the death until you get to the top tier. Once it is 2 teams left, they either decide, the 2 of them, to go against each other, the 4 of them to go against each other, or one of them drops out and that becomes a 1 versus 1 because the one who finishes that round will go to take on Lord Bloodhorn.
Ruben raises her hand. I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Are there any
Lord Bloodhorn.
rules?
You
Like, no spells? No, or is it just like all out?
automatically get a buy.
The fighters can do whatever it is they want. There must not be any interference from the audience. If there is any evidence of interference from the audience, then whoever was meant to benefit from that interference will be immediately disqualified.
I have another question.
Yes.
What do we win if we win, and what do we lose if we don't want to play?
If you don't want to play, then you don't lose anything.
Oh, we're not gonna get like murdered for not playing.
No, see this here, and he like gestures grandly to the city below. He's like, most of these people are not here to compete. There are lots of vendors here. There are people who are supporting their teams, that are getting them ready for their fights, that pamper them. Pit crew, if you will. Once they fall out of the battle.
Fantasy. I don't know.
Fantasy Hall of Battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got their there's a blackboard at the community center. Where
They have a community center.
they do now.
They can teach little kids to fight.
That's exactly what
Let's-
happens.
yeah,
We're
exactly.
trained at a very young age.
No, it's amazing.
To the death.
I respect your culture.
Come
They
now,
also
Kat,
take
come on.
bets down there as well. There's a betting ring. There are a couple of some people will set up some illegal betting rings down here, so you got to be careful. The
Did you
official
say betting or betting?
betting.
Or both.
You can set up your
Are
own
there
betting.
some betting rings also?
You can bet whoever you'd like, anywhere, anytime.
I do
I
encourage
just
you
sounded
to meet.
competitive, so I was wondering what that was.
Competitive betting.
Yes, that is another competition, but that's in the wintertime.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's how we all keep warm here.
Do
You
we-
can bet if you want.
I can take it or leave it, really, participating. Like, the only reason I'd want to participate is to make sure you guys don't get hurt.
Do we feel like it is worth it to have multiple teams enter to ensure maybe some of us get closer?
Let me just
to
put it to
victory?
you this way, only a centaur, minotaur, or satyr can even take the fight. So
So it probably should just be you two.
Yeah,
that's
I guess so.
and you
They-
can always take some fights and just have
Unless I...
fun. Weed everyone out, you know.
The
That's racist.
Just
It
trying to
is
figure out if there's a
true.
benefit to other
use
teams
disguise
entering
self and
from
I'm
our
going to turn
group.
into a minotaur.
cool. Very nice.
Just right there in front of them.
I've been hiding my true form this whole time.
Make a deception check, please.
Um,
At advantage because you're in costume.
I don't have charm, but I do want to try to.
Be a 20.
So, tell me like about who enters this thing. Is it like really serious at the early levels, or do we have some like kind of like easy things?
You know,
Look around a little bit.
it depends. So let me finish explaining this the way it works to you.
He's like,
so,
if you all enter, it is easy.
So the way it works is anyone can enter. There is prize money for anyone who wins. At the very end, there is a treasure trove stash. You get 250,000 gold for winning. If you are of Minotaur, Centaur, or Satyr descent, you may challenge Lord Bloodhorn for his spot as the leader of the. Hold on, I wrote this down.
This
Is that
one,
required
This
to
one right
win?
here?
No,
And then it finally clicks. Do we know that
it's
his? Do we know?
Pick up
'cause
little-
He just said he's
little
from the
Phil.
Bloodhorn. So do we know?
now.
Hang on. So
Creepy uncle.
wait. So you're related to the person at the top of this whole thing? You're from
yes,
the same.
he's an absolute piece of shit, and that is why he needs to go down.
Did he
I'm
pull
sorry.
a
Is
Chronos?
this
Oh, did he pull a Chronos on your brothers?
No,
Okay.
Daddy issues.
we were forced to fight. That's
But he didn't eat you guys.
no.
Okay.
Well,
But is that why we're here? Is because you want revenge on your creepy uncle?
not exactly. It's also to
It's
do
okay, you can have revenge.
with the ideologies of the clan. That is why I have been away. I don't enjoy the whole mentality of my clan, and I would like to change it.
Cool.
That's why I'm doing this.
Cool.
Ethan kind of pops up.
Cool.
He has his book
Cool.
in his hands. He's like, I can also give you the history on the whole like.
Sit down,
they,
Ethan.
like
Nobody has.
Adults are talking.
Just kidding, I didn't say that.
No, he's just like,
That's not very flowers.
Maybe later.
Oh, poor Ethan.
the Minotaur is
Flowers
like
did not say that.
so. Right. So that's the way this works. You could win money. There is.
So yes, I'm sorry. To win the tournament,
Oh.
do you have to fight
Yes.
Bloodhorn?
No.
But you can only fight him if you're a
If you
satyr
win the
or
tournament.
right.
And if you're a satyr
Or a
or
So there should be
Minotaur.
two teams. One of the Satyr and Minotaur and one of the others.
I don't know. I think Crone
Or
or
is it
Tyrion
worthwhile
do pretty
to-
well together.
no, it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah, that's what he's saying, is that we
Yeah.
should be a
Oh,
team
that's right,
and there
you're
should
a
be a
satyr.
separate team, so like you and Astra can fight.
I would fight, but
I wouldn't mind
I-
fighting.
I could take or leave it. The only reason I would fight is to protect you guys. Which I could do a damn good job of, but
how does the 1v1 work?
that's the other one I feel like I can win.
The 1v1
I
is
kind
the
of do want to
same.
do the 1v1.
It's one person against the other, and then whoever falls, they're out. The next one goes to whoever won. It's tiered, right? You've got multiple teams of ones. They each go up. How they're on the
Yeah,
winner
we know
up.
how that works. Okay.
Okay.
So I want to do. I think I
understand the
want to
bracket.
try the 1v1 thing. Ellen's just like, shut up.
Ethan's like, if anyone needs a
Is it
partner,
required to die?
I,
I'll do a partner.
that might be a pretty deadly combo. But I really, why would Chad care?
Is Chad talking to himself?
Yes.
I would check
In the
care.
third person. Like, part of him, like, his old self is like, oh man, that sounds like a good time. He's like, no, but You've changed, man. But if Aiden wants to do it, I'll go and protect him. But like, or if Flowers wants to do it, I'll protect them. But man,
I would also rather not kill people or die.
Yeah. Rather not
Then
kill
just
anyone.
do the lower brackets. You can just drop out, right? You
The
can just-
only time you have to kill to the death is when you make it to the last stage right before.
which you're
your
not even
Bloodhorn.
eligible for.
Wonderful.
You are eligible for the last stage before Bloodhorn to figure out who can go up to Bloodhorn. If you win that one, you win the cash.
I'm in.
That's it. Unless you are.
Well, we could
proved
always
one.
figure out if they're a dick or not, and then if they're not a dick, we could just be like, all right, yeah, cool. Do you want to split?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but here's the
If
problem.
I forfeit?
What if
What if it's not
you
them?
and me at the end?
Then one of us.
Then we drop out.
We drop
and
out.
let you
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you drop out. Good idea.
Yeah, of
course.
That'll be fun. I've never seen anyone drop out before.
win. I mean, we
Well,
have to convince
don't
the
get
group.
ahead of yourself. We may not make it that far.
Yeah. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited.
Ellen says that with a,
lot of
huge
people here have
smile
died
on
a
her
lot of
face.
times.
Yes.
Whoa.
We've had some fuck ups along the way.
Wonderful.
You can think it over. You can think over your team strategy. Someone will be by tonight to take down because the tournament starts tomorrow. So you should figure it out tonight. You're really rather late. I mean, what held you up? Like,
It
this
doesn't
is-
matter. It really. Where can we stay?
So you just head on in. Any dwelling that's open, that's not claimed, you're welcome to set up camp in there.
Food?
Food is served in the community center. It's buffet style.
Ellen's
So
already
you
walking.
Okay, yeah. So you grab the food and you take it back to your camp, or most people just make food at their camp.
Oh, I'm just gonna have to wander around and find you guys now because I already walked away. So.
So
You're gonna get like one of those baby leashes. For the bear backpack.
You know, I
Well,
swore I
goodbye.
would. I swore I would never use one of those, and then I had a kid who would just like bolt, and they're amazing.
Fucking love it.
They're amazing.
I was a leash
Thank
child,
you.
too.
all right. If you need anything, there's someone down at the community center who can help.
Just because you said you were a leash
You
child,
can
my cousin and I
help.
used to ask our parents to tie us up to trees because we were like, we're horses and dogs.
I was telling my
I was just as weird as I always knew it would be.
Sorry. And I was a dinosaur. Oh my god. Like, eat trees in the backyard. They're like leaves off of trees.
Oh, that's funny.
That's really cute.
They're fucking
I like that you use the bullshit timer.
Okay, let's fight!
Okay, so
Girls like knives out, like just.
as you
Stabbing
start
at people.
wandering through this Coachella in the mountains, you see all kinds of
Coachella.
people. Yogurt Coachella?
Murder
Oh,
Coachella.
murder Coachella, yeah.
Oh my god,
If
how
you
can
like us
Coachella be more
intolerant.
yogurt?
It is murder Coachella.
So you start making your way through this camp, and it's kind of chaotic. You see people setting up their camps. People are starting to cook dinner. Fires are being lit. There are kids kind of running around. There are tussles of kid minotaurs that are like legit beating the shit out of each other. Like
Owen is just
like
like,
they're trying to kill each other, and the parents are just like, oh, bless their hearts. They're so cute. You see basically every type of lineage imaginable from all across the country, maybe even from out of the country. People have gathered here. You see, grungs, toad people, right? You see loxodons. You see leonins, the elephant people. Leonins. You see gith. You see tons of people all the way around.
Wow.
You do eventually find a dwelling that is unused, wedged between two that are kind of used. You have a pack of humans as you're looking at the dwelling to the left, and to the right there's a small band of mismatched adventurers.
is there a punishment for fighting outside of the tournament?
That's what you get.
It doesn't appear.
I don't know how that
You
happened.
tried so
It's
hard.
been in the fridge for like 3 weeks.
It doesn't appear that there's any sort of backlash for fighting. You do notice that Actually, make a perception check for me.
Natural 20.
Excellent. You notice most of the people fighting are kids, they're adolescents, there are like people that are roughhousing, kind of, just having fun, but it doesn't look like any of the like serious people who might be competitors.
No big confrontations. Security wandering around. No.
No, it's the night before the tournament, so it appears that most people who are going to participate in the tournament are winding down for the night. They're backwards. Wrong here. No, wrong here. No.
No, I can't do it now when you're watching because now I'm gonna just do it wrong. Keep
Okay.
going.
Yeah, so they're just, nobody's really fighting. Gorgeous.
See, I told you I could do it when you
Fucking
were watching.
way too many people around here.
I just would I find them
Yeah.
pretty easily?
There's
from
a
the
big ass
community center?
Chadwick in the entrance to a cave dwelling.
Fair enough. There's a lot of large people here. A lot of large creatures, and I've got a lot of food in my arms.
Do you want the mansion, or
Yes.
or no? Do you want to
Yeah.
keep it? I mean, I figured you should have the best rest possible before the tournament.
Much agreed.
Okay. And he's like, everyone get the fuck out of the dwelling. Get out of the dwelling. And he is gonna, say a couple of words and spend, a little time. He creates a door that sits perfectly in the doorway, and he makes it look like stone, so it looks like it's a stone door.
Awesome.
That kind of matches. Opens it.
Amazing.
Feel free.
You can have any porch you ever want, ever, anywhere you are.
It really could, yes.
That one,
It's the
right
dream.
there.
It's
Perfect.
the dream.
Yes.
That's
yes.
my front
This
porch.
view is quite amazing.
Where does this
Really stuck
mansion
on this
exist
porch
in real
thing.
life?
I am stuck on the porch.
Or is that a secret? It's in the Fey realm?
No, it's sort of a pocket dimension, but like very big. Can't really explain it. It's sort of
What's your ideal porch?
Honestly, this one would be pretty good, as long as it was just always someone just beating the shit out of someone else down there.
at this
Are
moment,
there
too.
like tenants of your family that you're opposed to?
Well, you see, it's murdering people without regard for their feelings and ideologies. It's just, I'm going to go kill these people. I like to fight people who want to fight back, or who are doing some stupid shit that they need to,
Be fought
See,
over.
when you said that, I was like, so you
like
want to
syphilis guy.
understand people's thoughts and feelings, and then be like, I'm gonna kill you.
It's
I
mainly
understand.
You gotta
you,
understand
but you
their
gotta
vibe.
die.
It's mainly just raid and pillage. You're dead. Fuck you. You're gone.
Respect.
I mean, I'm fine with the rest of it. The training from a young age, it's great. I learned how to fight. I'm good.
But you have a moral compass.
Yes.
Word. Powers gives you 2 thumbs
it's
up and
like-
walks away.
It's slightly skewed due to my childhood, but yes. Well,
It
bye,
seems good.
cat.
It seems good to me.
Pretty soon, there's a knock on the door, and Ethan goes to open it, and there's a very confused-looking Minotaur standing there with a clipboard. She's like, "This is new. This is new. We haven't seen this before. I was told to come find you all to find out what your parties are going to be. What who's competing, who's not. I'm supposed to collect your entry fee.
Can you come back in 5 minutes?
No. Fine. I'll come back in 5 minutes.
They'll sign up first.
Murder Squad!
We
She's
are
just
called
gonna
the
walk away.
No, Murder Squad!
Okay, bye.
I like how push you. I'm like,
Is there a
"Fire,
team
'cause I
name?
think-"
Is there a team name element to this?
If you want.
I'm worried about you guys. I am fine sitting on the sidelines, but if one of you wants me to protect you, I will.
I'm willing to fight in a non-murderous way. I'm not. And that's why you're on Murder Squad.
Yeah.
And your aptly named team.
And then Phil and Astra. I think that would be a good team.
Feels like psyching themselves up. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm
How
gonna
are
be
you
able to do
feeling?
this. I'm gonna be able
ready to.
to.
I think I want to
They're
try
just like
It's
to.
gonna be a
corner.
silent battle.
Like in a
It's gonna be the
corner.
weirdest thing.
In a corner,
It's gonna be them firing off
ASMR
battle.
basically. They're just like in a corner, like, and then I just go like psyching themselves up, just like, but just going over and over like ideas.
I think they're going to do
Anastasia
this actually in the tournament also.
like
I
the
think we're just
bat.
witnessing.
50,000
Oh my
gold is
God.
so much.
the bat.
I give her the old 1-2, and then I geek her, sir.
And then I
Yes! Oh, I love that movie.
Talk.
God, we have,
Fire talk, that's what it is.
have another Anastasia reference. I love it so much.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think
How are
Elma
you
wants to.
feeling?
Yeah, I want to do the one. The
Oh,
one.
1v1,
Yeah,
excellent.
yeah. I think I want to. I want to get some aggression out because I obviously
That
have
sounds
some
wise. That sounds
issues.
very good. I'm sure it sounds like Ethan also wants to be in a team. It sounds like I'm also willing to fight.
Okay.
I don't know where Chadwick is. Emotionally.
Chadwick's gonna
in
make
this
sure
moment.
nobody dies.
I don't know where I am emotionally either, because part of me really wants to, and I'm like, well, why?
We can be non-murder squad.
Just know this.
Maybe there's something good about fighting. I mean, maybe it gives someone a sense of
can
purpose,
be
or it
cathartic.
helps the community.
Just
And this
know
community
this,
does have
anyone
strong
else
feelings
that
about it.
fights. I've got dibs on my dad.
Nobody
course.
wants to fight
Nobody
your dad,
can
honey.
fight your dad.
Yeah. Well,
We'll get your back, but
You couldn't.
But
beat
can
him.
Crow help you fight your dad?
If he hits you once, you're probably just dead.
yeah, cry.
I'm not joking. It's not gonna be pretty.
Well, how are you gonna fight him?
We can
To the
cross that
death.
bridge when we get there.
All right, I'll go.
Non-murder
I
squad.
do have
Non-murder squad.
some small
Team
information you might want to know from
Yeah.
from Ella Drake.
God
Ella-
squad.
Ella Drake suspects that the Gilded Hammer is somewhere here. She suspects that winning the
Oh, yeah.
tournament could give access to it in some way, whether it's, if the Minotaur clans, if the United Minotaurian Enclave, or the UME, has been holding on to it, this might be the way to get.
Does your
Well,
dad
yeah,
want the hammer?
if I
Or does your
become-
daddy have the hammer?
If I become king, I just get to go wherever.
Right.
Take the hammer. It's
Yeah,
free at that point.
Even if we could, eliminate some obstacles for them, that would be a good thing, too.
That would be very
Yeah.
helpful. As long as you get
Maybe.
placed up against the more difficult people.
Yeah, but maybe, there's a team
we
we're
can
more
get up
suited
there.
to deal with than them.
Do you think that
Yeah.
he's gonna fight fair?
No. Absolutely not. He will not fight fair, and he's very ruthless.
So we should probably be
cheat.
ready to help
So
you
we
There's
can
a
also
reason
cheat.
why he's never been beaten since he took the throne.
because he cheats.
Because, and no one will ever take the final battle. They just will not fight him.
What if he fights
It's
with
not
the hammer? I
it's
mean,
not necessarily cheating, but it's pretty dirty play.
is he gonna fight you with the hammer? Because that
I
seems.
don't know if I ever remember him using a hammer.
Does he know where it is?
Probably. I
Does
don't
he
know,
sit over
probably.
these proceedings and watch the whole time?
Yeah, like that
With
guy.
this gold hammer on his lap.
I think
Do
of
I
that
know
guy
if
from
he's
Mortal
ever had a
Kombat.
hammer?
Make a history check. As another knock comes at the door.
How many fights per day?
I open the door.
Several.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Have you
15.
figured out? You don't really remember him having a hammer specifically. He's pretty well versed in most weapons, so it's possible. You do know that there is a treasury that you're allowed to go to. You don't know the location of it because the tribes have largely been nomadic. So
What's the entry fee?
the entry fee will be 20 gold pieces
Per
each
person?
Each?
Per team.
per team.
Owen, who's like the bougiest druid in the world, is just like, that's so expensive.
Unless you're doing the
Can pay 10
1v1, then it's 50.
Wait, what?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Haha.
What race is this?
Minotaur.
Okay,
I like her.
20 gold for the murder squad. Me and
Okay.
the one with murder in their eyes.
Phil's gonna look at Astra and go,
Asher's got money, I
just
think.
spot me. Because I have money. But
Don't have it weird.
It's locked up in a
Small
trust
with
fund. It's very Chad.
left it.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. What's our team name?
And then they're just like the idea of like now I'm gonna have to create plans and like so Phil's just like
It's
Ball of Doom.
ASM Erder.
Make it Doom Ball. One word, Doom Ball.
Like and follow.
Murder. AS murder it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the one.
Okay.
The one.
The one-
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that
What is
one.
your
How
name,
much
dear?
gold? 20.
Yes, 20
What is
gold.
my name?
It'd be really funny
Elwyn.
if we went up against each other first.
Elwyn the
Probably what's
Druid.
gonna happen.
Elwyn the Druid.
Like that.
Yes.
Excellent. Very lovely days.
Spell that. Spell
Thank
that.
AS. Okay, hold on. The S is capitalized. AS.
It's just ASMR, but Erder.
Okay.
Erder.
Oh, Erde.
Erder in the
Erder,
middle.
okay.
Yeah, I also
You
just
argue.
pictured ASMR.
Oh, ASMR.
See, I did. I was
Dirt.
thinking.
Okay.
I was thinking like this, where it goes like up. So you write ASMR, and then like the murder part goes like.
Are there any other competitors?
Yes, we'll do the 2v2.
Okay.
We like very amicably like each count out 10 gold.
Shout out of flowers. Do you have a team name? You don't have to have a team name if you don't want to.
God Squad.
God Squad. Bible
That is
study.
just so amazing.
God Squad,
Holy
aka
shit.
Bible study.
That is
Jesus for life.
amazing.
She looks intently at Ethan, and he's like, "No, thank you. Just, I'm gonna sit this one out. Just root on my friends, because quite frankly, you all need me alive. So,
I'll take your word
It's been
for it.
established that
Just
you don't
going
die
to-
until the end, and you won't make it to the end.
no, it's fine.
Feel spicy.
I was going to take your bait, but
What bait?
Not alone, at least,
No.
but I'm sure he can summon some sort of asshole monster to help him.
Oh my god, I just imagine an asshole.
Just a walking
Big sphincter.
asshole. Yes.
Like little leg.
Please somebody draw it.
it's just
Please
like
write
wait,
the
it's
like-
asshole monster.
Is that what the pocket dimension is? Are we in his rectum?
Maybe we are. Please make it so that we are. We are actually all inside.
He said it was
his
in
butthole.
between things.
We're inside his anus.
How could he be inside his own butthole?
They
I mean,
woke
it's
up
all like Inception.
and they were all in the testing.
Buttception.
Inception.
buttception.
We're on the balls all
I think
along.
I already have a butt monster somewhere.
Oh my god.
I am one and we are It's all butts. It's just a bunch of butts.
Like the eyeball monster,
Like
except
a
butts.
biblical
Even
angels.
the yeah,
of butts.
exactly. Even the little pupil has a little butt inside it.
It is like a
that.
seraphim, isn't it?
So
It's
good.
amazing.
Well, so with that butt seraphim, you all have registered. You've paid your dues. You are bedding down for the night, getting ready for the tournament in the morning. And that's where we'll pick up next time on Paradise Rolls.
Woohoo!
Rolling in paradise. See what I did just
Doing
there?
the
Homies.
taking the path of most resistance.
Resistance.